Hey guys, what's up, it's Jax here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to build the easiest wool farm, and it's also super duper compact in Minecraft 1.20. This works on both Java and Bedrock, so stay tuned. So here's the design. It's really simple. We just have an automatic shearing machine that goes into this chest right here. Now this design is fully tieable, as you can see, and you can dye these sheep whatever color you want. So you could have like white, blue, and so forth. So you get lots and lots of different types, and you can make this as long and as big as you want. The materials you'll need to build this farm will appear on your screen now. Now this takes into account for one capsule. Now if you want to build more than one capsule and tile them along, you're going to need more materials, of course. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is dig 3 blocks back like this and dig that 2 deep. Place a double chest like this with a hopper, then place a rail and a minecart with hopper on top of that hopper there. Dig down to the side like this, just temporarily, hold shift, and we want to break this rail here. So we don't want to break this hopper, this rail. You can sort of see the outline of the hitbox there. We want to aim for that and break it, just like that. Then we can fill in that hole. Now place a grass block or a dirt block on top of this hopper in minecart, and then using temporary blocks, we want to place a piston facing downwards like this. Then power that piston, and you can break those temporary blocks in that piston. The block should be pushed onto the minecart like this. Once we have got that, we can start working on the redstoning. Rotate around to the back side with an observer and place it like this. Now I like to replace this block with something other than grass just because I think it looks nicer, but you don't have to. Now the red dot should be facing towards the back like this into this block, and the arrow should be on top of the observer as well, facing into that block. Then place redstone dust on top of it, then a dispenser facing forwards. Fill this dispenser up with either 1 pair of shears or just full. Now keep in mind, if you only have 1 pair of shears in there, when the shears do break, you have to refill it, so you can, I suggest, add more if you have enough iron. Now, if you don't have enough iron to do all that, check out my iron farm, which is super easy to build as well, and you can build that in your survival world next. Now, surround this with glass like this, and then place a glass block there, and we want to go 2 high there. Now go about trapdoors, any sort will do, and place them along the front here. Oop, didn't grab it. Like that, so we can get to our chest here. Place glass at the front. Now we want to get our sheep inside here. To do this, we're going to start by placing steps like this, just to help the sheep get up. Then we're going to find our sheep in the wild, and either using wheat or leads work as well. We're going to bring the sheep over and up this step and try and push it into this hole here. Now, this can be a bit of a tricky task, but with a bit of time, you'll get it just like that. Now, before you cover it up, you want to dye the sheep whatever color you want. Now you can change the dye later on. That's the great thing about this farm. So I could dye it, say, purple now when I'm working on a purple build, say I need lots of purple wool. And then later on I could go, actually, I need it to be yellow. So I can go ahead and dye it yellow like that. Now go ahead and place a slab on the roof here. Any slab will work just like that. Now there are 2 ways of tiling this farm. You can have it so each sheep capsule has its own chest in front, so chest here, chest here, chest here, but that uses a few more materials when it comes to wood. Or you can have it so it all leads into the same chest, which uses a few more materials when it comes to hoppers. So to do the first way, where we have a chest for each capsule, you just have to repeat the same process, just leaving a block gap like this. It's leaving a block gap for that glass there, repeat the capsule there, and so on. No changes needed. But if you want it all to lead into the same chest, just need to do one little change when building it. Instead of placing the hopper going into a chest out the front here, we're going to dig down like this and connect the hoppers into the side like that. Once we've got that, then we place the rail, do the pistons, and so on, and build it as per normal. So it's up to you how you want to sort of style this. The pro of having it all to go into separate chests is that it automatically sorts it because they're all in separate positions, but that's also a con. It's all over the place. It's in separate positions. If you want all your wool in one chest, you want to use just a few extra hoppers and just connect it all up. Another optional thing you can do is break this glass block here and put a trapdoor. This way you've got a hatch to easily access the sheep color to dye the sheep. Now it's a bit tricky because you got to dye the sheep when it has wool on it. So you might want to take out a few of these shears here so it doesn't get short, and then wait for it to get wool on it and then dye it. but the hatch there just in general makes it a lot easier to change the color. But of course, remember to close that hatch, because if you leave it open, you can run into the issue of wool sometimes spurting out and then you lose some of your wool. So now you guys know how to build a super easy wool farm. So that's going to be the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. And remember, stay carbonated.